What happens when you combine good beer, horror movies, and a dive bar? The answer is the focus of this week's Friday Night Flights.
Surrounded by stainless steel, Bree Burrows is in her happy place.
So today I'm brewing an IPA called Delta 88.
She describes their Delta 88 as a classic American IPA, so the very close attention to adding hops is key to this brew session.
Just go really slow. Make sure we don't get any big chunks in the bottom.
Burrows is the head brewer at one of Kansas City's oldest breweries, the Big Rip Brewing Company. You'll find them just north of the river on East 9th Avenue in North Kansas City.
How do you describe this place? What's the vibe here?
The vibe is kind of a dive bar, but like family-friendly neighborhood bar.
Dive bar? It was at this point my appreciation for Big Rip increased dramatically.
Yeah, you don't have to get dressed up. You just wear whatever you want. Walking off the street, you're good.
If you've never been to Big Rip, it takes all of about 20 seconds to realize this brewery is different.
But I love that there's a theme here. Like, we always have a horror movie playing on this TV. Like, usually it's like a B-rated, awful horror movie.
Big Rip's theme is fairly simple. If you're into sci-fi, horror movies, or maybe a zombie apocalypse, you're going to love this place. Even the names of their drinks are an ode to the horror genre. Instead of an Arnold Palmer, Big Rip serves an Arnold Dom. But working in what has typically been a male-dominated industry didn't scare Burrows. In fact, there are very few women in the metro who do what she does. She credits her family's love affair with beer that drew her into the brewery game.
And then my older brother started brewing at home. And then my dad started brewing at home. And then I started brewing at home.
Big Rip, Big Rip.
Burrows started as a bartender here and fell in love with Big Rip. She soon began pestering the owner to do more.
I immediately told Josh, I'm like, hey, I want to work. I was like, I'll intern back there and not get paid. Just, I want you to teach me like daily, like how to do everything back here.
As for the beer she brews, her current favorite is a milkshake IPA called We Are the Weirdos, Mister.
That's a line from The Craft. Yeah, when she gets off the bus and the bus driver's like, watch out for those weirdos. She's like, we are the weirdos, mister.
Watch out for those weirdos.
We are the weirdos, mister.
When you taste it, you should get a little hint of blueberry and vanilla, and then finishes off with that lemon peel.
All right. We are the weirdos, mister. I can't wait. Oh, I love blueberry and vanilla. Double thumbs up. That is, that's my new favorite beer in Kansas City right there. I'm with you. Very tasty. As I mentioned, Big Rip is one of the oldest breweries in Kansas City. They just celebrated their 6th year in business, so think about that. Only open for 6 years, and they're one of the more established breweries in the metro. It just goes to show you there has been an explosion of breweries opening in Kansas City in just the last few years.